Ibiza was kind of the island of my dream. I came here on holiday and I was like, oh my God. It was like a revelation. And then because I was a DJ, I wanted to play here. I think the fact that I was kind of representing Ibiza very early days have helped me a lot in my DJ career. Because before I had those hits, I was the guy, the Ibiza DJ.
Welcome to David Guetta, Made in Ibiza. We're going on a road trip with David Guetta, the world's busiest and biggest selling dance DJ and producer. He's given us a few hours of his precious time to show us around the island at some of the places that have helped shape his career and that are close to his heart. We're now off to meet the man himself at one of the island's most legendary clubs that he visited here as a punter many years before he started DJing himself here in Ibiza. So we'll walk onto the Space Terrace now. Try and think back to the first time you came here. What was it like? Try and relive it. What did it feel like walking onto this amazing
so first
space?
For me to be here was, you know, I was waiting for the moment the entire year, as everybody else, because this was an after hour. So of course it was like a certain type of people that would come, and like really people that were into this type of music. It was an underground club. It was not like a big industry club, you know. So it was completely without any rules and without any big budgets. And people would play here for very cheap, just for the love, basically. And the people here would be the craziest people you can imagine. And then you would hear when there was a plane like this, everybody would be like, whoa, you know?
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Do you remember who was playing when you first?
The first time I came in, David Morales was playing right there.
Behind the bar?
Behind the bar. And I was completely fascinated. I remember he made that remix for Jamiroquai. And I remember being here on the dance floor with all my friends. Yeah, and and dreaming of playing here, you know? This is the first person that gave me my chance to play in Ibiza, so it was a big deal for me.
It was a big pleasure. You were very, at this time, you know, a lot of energy and good smile, fresh, everything was...
Yeah, positive people.
Yes, it was fantastic time.
And it would be like super long set, like 6 hours, trying to experiment new sounds. Like a little bit of a laboratory with the coolest people of the planet being here on the dance floor. Oh my God, I have this crazy memory. Okay, already the DJ booths were there and Eric Murillo was playing. And he's like, David, stay with me in the DJ booth. I have a surprise for you. And he plays Just a Little More Love and everybody is singing the song. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, like my first record, this huge house music DJ playing my record at Space. It was like the biggest dream, and it would not have been a hit without Ibiza.
Just a little more love, just a little more peace.
One of the places that David immediately connected with when he first visited the island was Salinas Beach, a golden stretch of sand that has always attracted the beautiful party people of Ibiza.
The first time I came to the beach in Ibiza was this one, where we're going, and I would always then do my promo here. From that side to that side, giving flyers around, coming with friends that were playing percussions, girls, and I would like go there and the DJ would play the music loud and we would all dance together. The whole beach would like stand up and dance with us.
And we touched on it earlier about the famous time you came to the beach and promoted that act that you might have heard of, Daft Punk.
Oh yeah,
it's a hit, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was myself working with the Ghetto Blaster, playing around the world and saying, this is Daft Punk, they're playing Privilege with me. You need to come check them out.
On this beach?
Yeah,
and
here.
They all came?
Yeah. The craziest looking people were at that beach in Satrincha. I haven't been there for years.
This is the first time we're going back.
Yeah, it's cool. I think the vibe is still super cool. I love it, you know? Kind of Rastas, kind of hippie families, clubbers, cool music. This is real, to me, the real spirit of Ibiza, this place, the old Ibiza town. I used to hang out in this club, Dome. The Dome in the old city was a gay-friendly club. The biggest trend was the drag queens and women that you don't know who is a woman, you don't know who's a man anymore. Like people dressed in a super extravagant way, and you would see like creatures of the night that were hanging out there, and I love that. People that are really the essence and the spirit of Ibiza. KM5 was another restaurant that, it was a restaurant bar, so a lot of local people would hang out there, and they would help me to promote my nights. Like you have to imagine, it's a completely different story. Like no money at all, it was just a passion for this type of music and that feeling. So lots of friends would help me promote the night just because we wanted to have a good time. This is where I'm coming from. Those clubs, those beaches, and this kind of chill house music vibe.
Are you? David Guetta's Ibiza career reached new heights, winning out his own, now legendary club residency called FME and Famous, right here at Pacha, the most glamorous party on the island.
Pacha was always the club that fitted my music because, you know, I was playing house music and it's a sexy music. And that club is the sexiest club in the world. You know, I love the sound system. It's like really round bass. Most beautiful girls on the planet, always here. It's really that sexy vibe, which is perfect for house music. So I started the night here, FME and Famous, and it was kind of a joke because I wasn't famous. And you know, it was more like me joking about that whole celebrity system and nightlife. And it's funny because after, obviously, when I became famous, it was like, is this serious or is this a joke, you know? There's a connection between me and Pacha, and this is why I feel like this is a little bit my home and my family. And yes, it definitely helped me getting a reputation as a DJ.
It was like family. For me, one of the moments was when Kelly Rowland was singing here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
When I did When Love Takes Over.
Yes, and she was here and she was like with all the crew and everything, and she needs to sing. It was just the song, and it was really a boom.
Yeah.
And then it was all the Black Eyed Peas, all the stars.
Yeah, this is really a moment of my career when it went from being a big DJ to like an artist.
I think the big records that David made in those last 5 years or so that reached America on a pop level, just they opened up the ears of a whole generation of people. You know, sometimes you need like a few flashy things to catch people's attention on a wider level, and I think
I'm the flashy guy.
No, but to me, there's two things. The fact that David worked with a lot of R&B and rap artists, I think also it gave the American audience something to relate to. It was sort of like a connective point.
With over 9 million albums and 50 million tracks sold worldwide, David Guetta is the biggest selling DJ and dance music producer on the planet. He makes a lot of his music on the road, but the real magic happens back here in Ibiza in his home studio, where he puts the finishing touches to his hits.
People are very surprised when they come here because there's almost nothing. But because I travel so much, I do everything within my laptop. So actually all I need is a good room, monitors, sometimes a screen. And when I go to any studio in the world, that's all I do. Most of the time I record songs in Los Angeles, but all the beats are done on the road in this place. Without You, for example, with Usher, was completely done here.
What, in Ibiza?
Yeah,
Okay.
in this room. Dangerous, the beat was done here. Then the vocals were recorded in Los Angeles. We wrote also one song with Akon here.
We work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job.
It was his first time, and I brought him to Pacha, and he was like, oh, I've never seen anything like this. You know, because most clubs, and especially urban clubs in the US, they're a little more like posing, you know, they just want to be cool, you know. And here they see people like, what? The level of energy is so crazy, you know.
He's the only DJ to have 2 residencies in Ibiza, and with his Ushuaia nights, David Guetta has added another facet to the Ibiza nightlife.
I thought that when Ushuaia came on the island, they were bringing something really new and refreshing. Just the fact that it's during the day makes it totally different. To have an open-air party here, it's incredible. So it's a show, the production is insane, the stage is huge. You know, like it's really an experience like you would go see a concert or you would go see a festival. Here, like I'm banging it. It's like, whoa, you know? And people are like, whoa, you know? This year I took the theme of what I did for my video, Dangerous, the Formula One, because I love that. There's a Formula One car in the middle of the pool, and tons of sexy girls with like flags, you know, and it's cool.
It's always a pleasure to have him on board and work with him as he's a big professional, and we always can work with him intimately and have always his feedback about everything, which helps a lot.
I remember when I looked at Ibiza as a kid and wanted to go here, the first thing you were hearing was David Guetta.
I think that we were a lot inspired by the fact that he made really big songs. You know, that's one thing that I remember when we used to go to his nights. We're like, wow, it really helps to have huge songs.
Guetta was a guy who was looking for boundaries, like looking for the crossover thing. Yeah, and then it all exploded actually. In America, like Guetta was one of the frontliners from that, the first like really big commercial house wave in America. So that opened a lot of new doors.
David is a legend, for real. Like what he's done for the genre, for the entire industry, it's insane. And especially like in Ibiza, he's the king of Ibiza. He's billboards everywhere. Every show of him in Ibiza, he sells entirely out. He helped basically everyone. Afrojack, Nicky Romero. He helped me a lot. He was one of the first guys who played Animals everywhere. And it's really, really cool to work with David. And really inspiring as well.
Such an incredible day going around Ibiza with David Guetta. Really fun as well to see all his favourite spots here on the island. But now the sun is setting, and tonight it's all about Pacha. We'll see you there.
When the sun goes down and your hands cannot reach, when your bones feel like breaking and your heart cannot take.
We are here because for David Guetta, best artist ever. We like so much the music of David Guetta.
We don't get exposure to this in Australia, you know. This is the big event, Pacha, packed house, start of summer in Ibiza. It's once in a lifetime for someone like us. Really can't wait. Guetta, love his sound. Show tech to back him up. It's going to be sweet.
It's almost 3 in the morning. I'm going to start my set. Everything is very late in Ibiza. And it's always a very special moment when I come here at Pacha. I'm happy I could take you around and show you a little bit of the island, and I hope you liked it. And now we're gonna have fun and party hard!
What an amazing night. It was going off in there. David smashed it like he does every single week, like he has done for the last 20 years. And what an incredible journey he's been on right here in Ibiza. Massive influence on the island as well, over 2 decades, and it's been so much fun hanging out with him. It just seems like David Guetta and Ibiza are just the perfect match made in heaven. That's me, I'm Danny Howard. It's been a great fun day with David. See you soon.
I would use the tape and I would put a glass instead of going inside the wheels, and I would do a loop like this. And this is how I would do loops. That's crazy, right? When you think about it.
We were like, hey, let's say what's up to David. So we went and we hit his dock full speed. We basically destroyed the entire dock.
Dude, you're a good friend. You're coming to say hi.
David Guetta's right here at Pasha. The